Well folks, how you doing? Whether you're new around here or a returning viewer, welcome to the channel. Part 2 of this weekend's trip. As I said in the previous video, I'm taking on a Munro. Unfortunately the weather, it's raining again for the hike up. I was hoping to do some tripod shots of us walking up, but it's not going to happen, and I think just going to go back to the handheld filming like I did in Beinn Ghlas. I think one day we'll get a camp where we can get a nice sunny walk up, but today's not the day unfortunately. I think tomorrow's meant to clear up though for hopefully a nice sunrise. We'll see if that remains the case. But yeah, between now and the summit, we're nowhere near the summit by the way, nowhere near the cloud line actually as well. But between now and the summit, or between now and when we pitch up the tents, I'm just going to do some quiet shots of us walking up the Munro. Hopefully this rain will go off. We'll just have to see how we get on. There's the biggie in there.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. So I'll catch you guys further along. Probably start talking to you when I get the tent up. So we're 760 metres up. I'm finally starting to gain the height now after a fairly gradual start. Cloud line is just under 800 I'd say. That's a starting to enter it now. And yeah, the path's pretty decent on the way up to the Munro. Even Beinn Ghlas has got a good path. And the rain stopped. Thankfully. Hopefully that's the end of it. Thought that was us to the summit. Getting absolutely soaked again. Well, we're getting a wee bit more rain again. We're probably about 100 metres until the summit. So yeah, I mean the camp spot's what, maybe 20 metres below the summit. I think I said we're summit camping, but yeah. There's nowhere to camp on the top of Beinn Ghlas. It's just like a path with a small cairn. Good views of Beinn Ghlas from it there enough. But most people will just touch the cairn at Beinn Ghlas and move on to Beinn Ghlas. But yeah, we've got some snow patches now. We're, 1,000 metres, so yeah, not far to go now. We just need to get to the camp spot. Camp spot for tonight folks. Thankfully, found a reasonably flat bit of ground for this big tent that I've got. I'll pitch it up and then I'll bring you back when I'm inside. Well, I'm pleased to report that's my tent up now and finally in a position to get everything set up inside. Just the usual sleeping setup, kind of. I've actually got a different sleeping bag back to the Decathlon sleeping bag that I use, Macalo Light Down 2 I think it's called, -9 comfort. I think it's to go down to about -1 or 2 tonight. I'll need to double check the forecast. It's quite cold outside the tent, so quite happy to finally be in. Just going to get this pillow ready as well. There we go. Give that a wee shake. Let that sort itself out and I'll get the sleeping mat blown up now. Because I always put all my storage bags inside the Thermarest bag just to keep everything together. Reduce the chances of losing things as well.
Don't film my tent, man, it's a disgrace. You filming my tent?
Aye.
People will be thinking he's no idea what he's doing.
I'll get you through the night, but you're banned for taking this tent from now on.
Oh mate, I need to get a one of somebody's garden.
Aye, just to practice pitching it.
No,
you know
I've pitched it before with these.
Well, it doesn't look like you've pitched it before.
Guys, I've had this tent with you on 2 occasions.
I know, Loch Clooney and Stog Gower.
That mountain that nearly killed me.
Oh god, it's just the dramatic Monty. Stog Gower and the Bridge of Orca. Now we're pitched up about 25 metres from the summit of Beinn Ghlas, 1,076 metres I think it is on the Garmin roughly, so we're probably a couple of minutes away from the summit. We're not too far away from the mountain path as well for getting off tomorrow. We've actually got a third person with us called Nick, so it just helped him find us basically. If we were pitched up where we were the last time up here, it'd be probably quite hard to find us in the clouds, so yeah, I mean, it's flat enough ground here for 3 tents, and I've obviously got my biggest tent that I own, and it's, well, the vestibule's flat and the inner's flat, so it's not bad. Just hoping that we do get a view. They keep changing the forecast. Tomorrow it was sunny, and they've changed it back to fog and mist, but the chance of precipitation is about 20% throughout the whole trip, so basically we're not going to be getting any rain, which is why I moaned about the rain on the way up, because I want a dry camp, but thankfully that rain never came too much. Right, back in the tent, that's enough talking for the now. Well, I'm really glad to have gotten out that wind. You know, it's really cold out there, but once you get inside the tent, I'm in the vestibule, not even in the inner. Even just sitting in the vestibule, it's actually quite warm, eh? So, for dinner tonight, I've got peri peri chicken from Wayfarers, and the beans and sausages as well. I've had them in the house for a good few months now, so I thought I'd finally eat them. And yeah, I'm hoping to go back to cooking like food again, like with the pan and whatnot, but at the moment, just trying to do these camps and, you know, the weather being really unsettled and stuff. I mean, like I said, I've got this tent for the cooking and that. But yeah, with the weather being really unsettled, I'm keeping it kind of simple now. I'm just hoping it will cheer up a bit. At least the rain isn't meant to come. I don't know if I've showed you guys the snow patches. I think I did actually, that one just in front of the tent. That just shows you how cold it is. In fact, the snow's still here. It's been a few days since we've had snow, and we've had a bit of like heavy rain up here, but not enough to, you know, sort of melt and wash all the snow away. So that just shows you how cold it's going to be tonight. So anyway, I think what I'll do is I'll just relax, bring you back when I'm making this, and yeah, that's really it. I don't really see the point of filming anyone's setups tonight. I think Monty's using the same stuff as a previous trip. He's just got a different tent with him, which you've seen. Wasn't very happy with it. And yeah, I've just got I'll bring it here. I've got my Macaloo Light Down 2 from Simmond. Decathlon sell these still. I noticed when I was in Decathlon in Livingston that they were selling the same bags, so yeah, I was actually tempted to buy another sleeping bag. I can't help myself when I go outdoors at the Decathlon. As soon as I'm in the camping and hiking bit, yeah, I don't leave the shop empty-handed anyway. I'm sure everyone else is the same. Now this is the Thermarest Trekker chair kit that I was hoping to show you guys when I was up near Caranic in the wind. Unfortunately, due to the wind, I just thought you wouldn't hear what I was going to say about it. But yeah, first impressions is quite good actually. Obviously I've used it up near Caranic, and yeah, it made a huge difference actually. It's really relaxing. You can see it's quite high up, so it really supports the back quite well. It's quite strong. You just use the straps, just to kind of tension it, and yeah, it's not bad at all. If you're done with it, you just unclip it there, and then at the other side, and then that's it back to being a mat again, like a sleeping mattress. So not bad at all, folks. First impressions is really good. Anybody that's a regular to my channel will know that I'm not tall, but yeah, me sitting up, you can see my feet don't overhang at the bottom, so my feet are nice and warm still. Yeah, it's really cold out there, folks. The wind chill's brutal, but here I am, sitting over 1,000 metres, and I'm nice and warm. Yeah, this chair does make a difference. Those long winter nights, you can see like the headroom's still fine even sitting up with it. It's really nice. Like, it's nice and relaxing. So good. Yeah, camping, it's brutal when it comes to hiking up the hills and whatnot, but once you're up, it's so relaxing. It really is. They two are chatting away in Monty's tent, and I'm just here. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, it's just, this is brilliant. I could sit here for the rest of the day quite comfy anyway. Time's up. 3 o'clock, bang on. Perfect timing. Another hour and I'll have my dinner. Right folks, dinner time. Trying to stay in the inner for this one. Nice. Just need to boil up some water. Nice simple meal tonight. There's the lid. How many times I do that in videos where I go, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Even when I'm cooking a wayfarer meal, I'm still losing things. But yeah, peri chicken as I mentioned earlier, I'm sure I did anyway. And beans and sausages as well. Yeah, got the wee Thermarest seat still. I wanted to try out the this idea of sitting in the inner with the Thermarest seat as well, so seems to be doing the job. It's absolutely freezing. Getting a wee bit of rain at the moment. It's actually forecasting some rain now. Excuse me. Between 8 o'clock and 10 I think it is on Beinn Ghlas. I'm just going to get the Met Office now. Got a good phone signal up here actually. Turn this off. 3 bars. Yeah, 50% chance, and it's forecasting sleet between 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock with fog. It's actually to clear up tomorrow, hopefully get a sunrise maybe, or even just a view would do me at this point. Yeah, we'll just need to see what happens tomorrow. That's actually steaming up already. So that's me, just need to wait for the next 5 minutes for my meal. Lost my fork, just as well I've got a spare one. That's annoying. Need to find it, especially before they come in. They're coming in later on. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that. Need to find it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to dinner. I've not really been eating much today. This is my first decent meal. Kind of been surviving off like sweets for the full day, so I'm looking forward to getting some sort of proper warm food in me, you know. Just really hope tomorrow the clouds clear and we get some views. It'd be nice to show you the area. The last few camps I've done in the hills, yeah, the clouds really dominated, you know, which is a shame. Plenty of heat in that still. Oh, I can't wait to get this meal like. Been charging up my phone since I got here. It's the first time I've been here for a couple of days now, eh? This is the first time I've had to charge the phone. I'm actually up to 99%. So another couple of minutes and it should be up to 100. It's a good battery bank I've got. It lasts easily. Could actually last up to maybe 5-6 days I think it is. I've certainly pushed it that length of time anyway. On a car camping trip back in May, I used the same battery bank for the full week without having to recharge it. I did have the car, so if I needed to I could have just charged it using the car, but thankfully I didn't, so quite impressed with that battery bank like. How are we getting on? It's quite warm actually. Put it back in there for another minute, maybe 2 minutes, that should definitely do it.
So we get the added benefit of it. Not only do we get nice potatoes.
Is that going to pick us up?
Wait,
trust me, that will pick you up.
Rice.
Rice.
Well,
we get freshly cooked rice straight from like takeaway ready. And we also got a steam room.
Can't see it anymore.
Ready to Although, you know, in a steam room, it's normally
Stoves on everywhere, mate. There is ventilation somewhere. just can't see the vents.
This isn't my dinner, honestly.
if we thought like maybe outside they're like, this is so weird. There's a freak weather phenomenon going on at Beinn Ghlas. It's obscured in mist, and all the other peaks are like crystal clear.
Aye.
Good weather.
That's per usual. You almost picked the bloody
You go to
wrong one.
investigate, and they're like, it's coming from my tent.
Yeah, somebody I ken's actually put a cloud inversion photo up of Avonmore the day. Raging.
Really? Why did we camp there then?
We were going to go to the Cairngorms this weekend, but I was like, nah, I'm too unfit for this, so we came here.
It's literally you had a drip.
Oh, don't worry, man. Look at this, man. This tent's going to take about 4 weeks to dry.
Of its own climate.
This would be really nice and warm in my hands, so I must say, like,
It's fine.
this is ideal.
Listen, you can see things down. Mate, the steam's down here too.
That's the fog.
It's atmospheric. Honestly, I feel
Honestly,
like
there's a vent there. That's evidence. We've got vents open.
I feel like it's cinematic. You know, like I'm in a nightclub or something like that.
Oh, aye,
Let's get
aye.
the tunes back on.
Need to get like the wee disco lights with it go
Yeah,
different
yeah.
colours. Actually, have I not got one of them?
Oh, you know, you
Bear
can
with.
do YouTube videos that are like just strobe lights. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that works.
Oh, remember that time it was at Loch Dockard, had the disco lights on?
Ah, I think aye.
That was Loch.
Aye,
it was
the
Loch
fire.
Dockard,
Aye. Then we all disappeared for YouTube. Don't worry, guys.
And that was it.
We need some
We're back.
non-copyright. What's the word for that again?
Non-copyright.
Yeah. Non-copyright dance music to.
It's alright, YouTube audio players got that. Non-copyright
You
stuff.
should edit some banging
It's
tunes
shite, though.
into the. I can't believe that.
20.
Well, you've been boiling them for like about 10 years.
No, I said boil just started.
No,
I was giving him the benefit
really?
of the doubt there. I was going to say 20 years, but 10 years. It's probably more realistic.
I was like, he's boiled them so long they've turned hard again. Like, that's what happens. Like,
This is a disaster with these tatties. I'm fucking dying to eat these, man. Oh, class.
then that'll be cold, and then they'll be cold.
Aye, and then I'm going to need to reheat it again, that's it.
This is failed.
But that's
failed
why I've left
I thought my
sauce in here.
cooking was bad.
There's still sauce in here. So once all the once the rice.
Oh dear.
Guys, look at this. Is this worth letting Monty cook in your tent? When this is
If this is standard condensation in the Hilleberg, mate,
Is
it's fine. Honestly.
Hilleberg, you know, for the test engineers at Hilleberg, you know, it needs to be able to withstand.
Like
Monty's
7
cooking.
stoves on at the one
Monty's
time.
cooking, you know, you can draw like smiley faces and stuff, you know.
That's a sad face from my angle, like.
All right. Oh. See, it's all about perspective, you know. One man's.
It's a smiley face at your end, but it's a sad face at my end.
Right, let's see how my brick hard tatties are getting on.
This is what I want to see.
Right, can you hold that for me?
Yeah.
Where's your tatty about? Oh, there it is. It's on the sheep shit grass. Wait.
It's got no structural integrity. It's like my
No
tent.
structural
There we go, let's see.
Is that
Moment of
a
truth.
component
Sheep
of-
shit tatty in the mouth.
in the
Progress.
progress? Is it how hard is it on the hardness scale compared to like where a diamond is?
In time, another 10 minutes to go.
Well, I'm supposed to eat that. That's been on the ground, Monty. I don't want to eat that. Jesus, hygiene, man. Come on. I want to eat hygienic food.
You know what makes it worse?
Would Gordon Ramsay approve?
He's eating his dinner in stages at this point.
It's it's flavourless potatoes. It's like just water. It's just like. Now you ever had that, but really crap potatoes, and it's just like eating potato
Just
water.
put some salt and pepper on it, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
That's what everyone does, they throw salt
That's
and
gonna
pepper
be
at this
freezing.
stuff.
Get in there with my charger. Aye, we're going to need to. I like how see the magnet. I've got one of the fancy bosses also a torch.
It's amazing the features that you can get in your torch.
You can sell that on Amazon. Somebody would buy that.
That looks like a wee like periscope that comes out.
No,
of the
well,
fire.
now I can eat my dinner and see at the same time in the dark. No, hold on, come
Send it back. It's defunct.
That works better than your heater, Monty. I'm sorry, I had to say that.
Yeah, well, it's true though, isn't it?
It's true, at least that works. His heater doesn't he?
At the end of the day, we're not as warm as we would have been.
Trust me, with all these bloody stoves on, we won't be needing that heater tonight anyway.
I'm pretty warm right now.
Oh, I'm really warm.
Radio edit.
Right, here we go. Right, how's your curry, Monty? You need to eat it. you need to fucking...
Does it remind me of my first?
You need to eat the curry. You need to eat it. You're not even eating it.
No, mate. I'm waiting till my potatoes are going. I think they've been boiling for 50 minutes now.
We're ready next week to develop for this.
Oh no, they went off again.
Oh, your stove's off.
But you need to hold that for me.
Oh,
Mate,
this is like the 10th time I've had to do this.
Mate, the stove's not even, it's not even cooking with the
Exhausted.
stove on. What chance have you got when it's not on?
This is more exhausting than climbing the mountain in the first place. Like you have to like help Monty cook. It's the most painful experience I've ever had.
No, it's because I tried to be pretty arrogant and cook a curry. That's
Ah, that's the steam again. I clearly wasn't cooking that last 20 minutes in.
We're all sacrificing a lot just for Monty to eat this
I don't
cold
know, why are you holding it anyway?
Because you told him to.
Yeah, you asked me to. And because I'm a nice guy. And,
You've still not answered my question. How's your curry, Monty?
Mate, it looks like we're in a steam room. It just
You still not answered.
It looks like what do you call it?
He's like a politician, he just doesn't answer the
Is that a
question.
John Carpenter movie, mate? You're just talking to the fog.
Talking to the phone.
It's alright.
My curry's disappointing now because it's 1 cold and 2 undercooked. How much room do I need to freeze?
Monty spilled his potatoes out of the grass. So it's now official. It is now sheep shit potatoes.
No, I think I've got some potatoes in here.
No, you did. Did you? Oh, wow, you did.
Yes, I've managed to rescue
Some of your
1/8 of my potatoes.
That's dire. Are you going to eat those ones? No?
Probably the ones at the top, probably, aye.
The ones at the top will be fine, but the ones at the bottom I wouldn't.
Here's a question. Is a tent indoors? Does a tent have doors?
But what?
These are quite like...
We started cooking at
Which one does that?
It has taken 10 minutes.
It doesn't have windows anyway, it's got ventilation ports.
Yeah, but then does that make a tent outdoors or indoors? So is Monty a fraud if he
Well, you
says...
didn't have a heater anymore, do we?
But if he says Monty outdoors and all his videos are in a tent, is it really Monty indoors?
Well, you're still outside at parts of it.
That's
What
dinner
you-
now ready. How bad does that look? I'm getting some unfair criticism
Behind the scenes,
from the
guys.
team. It's took me 1
Unfair.
hour and 10 minutes to cook.
Trust me, you
rice,
deserve that
lentils
criticism,
and
by the way.
potatoes. I don't appreciate this guy. How about some positive reinforcement, some positivity, and some support? Because
Well, at least there's potatoes left for the sheep
I think
tomorrow.
we should look at the consequences of your actions, Monty. Have a look at this condensation.
Have a look at the state of my vestibule, mate.
Have a look at this.
this tent's got its own climate. It'll appear on the Met Office next 24 hours.
There's a rainfall radar just for here.
Heavy rainfall forecast in this tent.
Just shake. All we need to do is just shake the tent, and all the condensation will fall on us.
It's going to get its own little Met observation site. I mean, you get the Gaz outdoors, you pop it in Gaz outdoors,
GazTheExplorer.
and it'll just be like, don't come here, you know what I mean?
No, don't.
Just don't.
Don't.
But there's potatoes for the next person that comes up anyway.
The sheep will have that for
Yeah.
breakfast.
The sheep. Oh my god.
But there's little animals up
I'm
here.
going to be parking my tent down on top of potatoes tomorrow. It's going to be great.
Filming it
Guys,
is-
I'm so sorry for you. Do you think Gordon Ramsay would cook something like this?
No,
in
no.
Gordon Ramsay will be doing one of his vlogs where he reacts to Monty's cooking and he'll be shouting down
yeah,
down the camera.
He'd be like, you haven't even seasoned it. What is this?
What are you
Imagine me in
doing?
Hell's Kitchen.
The stove's not even on your donkey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He calls people donkeys, so I thought it would make sense.
He does.
And he gets sandwiches and puts them in people's ears and calls them a fucked up sandwich. Was it?
Oh,
Donkey
yeah.
sandwich.
He does say that, doesn't he? Yeah, yeah.
Aye, he does.
You're
He went to Subway or something and built a
idiot sandwich, isn't that not?
that's what it is.
You're an idiot sandwich. Yeah.
Aye, he got a bacon roll at a drive-through once and done that to somebody. It's probably all fake, just like my video, you know.
Yeah, your videos. None of this is.
Yeah,
really
it's all
happening,
it's all fixed, eh?
This is the worst curry I've ever eaten in my life.
Alright, so I'm just out checking my tent one last time, just make sure everything's still kind of tight enough. The wind's not meant to get any worse than this, it's actually meant to get better through the night, which is good. Everything's still okay. Clouds are still down. Whether or not that changes tomorrow, I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping to get some views tomorrow. Yeah, I'm quite happy with what I can see from the tent. It's not bad. So what I'll do is I'll catch you inside the tent and we'll wrap it up for tonight. There's the other tents there. Don't know if you can see them with the cloud. I'm struggling to see them. Well, that's the evening finally done, folks. It's about 9:20 now. This is like my 5th attempt at filming this. It was 9:15 when I started, but anyway, yeah, it's been a very enjoyable evening. Sometimes you just need a bit of fun inside the tent, and it's the reason why I brought this tent, to be fair. The cooking and getting folk in it, you know, it makes the evenings and the winter months go a wee bit quicker, you know. We've been here for quite a while, good 6 or 7 hours now. I have to say, it was worth the hike up. It was quite tough actually, the hike up. The camping side of things has been quite enjoyable. But yeah, tomorrow I think it's meant to clear, but they're also forecasting mist, so we'll just see who wins. And my money will be on the mist, like. Don't expect any views based on what the weather's been like recently. But at least it's meant to be a calm evening, calm night. The wind's not meant to get any worse than what it's been, which is good. No rain's forecasted with this mist, which is good as well. Although it's not been that loud, the rain, when it has come. But my tent is absolutely soaked for obvious reasons. You've just seen what happened, so I don't need to remind you. Yeah, my neck just cracked there. But anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, good morning, folks. Let's have a look outside. Oh. This is the sort of morning I've been wanting for a while. Not bad, folks. I have to say, it was quite cold last night. Thankfully my sleeping setup got me through the night, but as soon as you go out of the sleeping bag, for example when I was just getting up to do this video outside the tent, yeah, you felt it like. But it's nice to see the 10,000 mountain in Scotland. I don't even know, is it just behind there? Beinn Ghlas. We're gonna head up to the summit of Beinn Ghlas, get that bagged again. But I'm going to get some photos first. The summit's just up there. This is the mountain path. In summer conditions, it's a great walk, this. So before I get up to the summit, I just want to say thanks to everyone who's been watching the video since I started back again. I've been on and off YouTube throughout this year. I had a good start to the year. I started back in February for a couple of months. I was quiet again during the summer. But yeah, I mean, I can't promise weekly videos, but I'm going to try and put out at least a couple a month. And if I am, I think you've noticed Wednesday at 4 o'clock. Wait, a bit slippy. Wednesday at 4 o'clock is when I've been uploading, But yeah, only about 15 metres to the summit. This is a wee rocky bit, I need to focus because it is quite slippy. The cairn just seems to get smaller and smaller at the top of Beinn Ghlas. There it is there. Oh, that explains it. Oh well. Oh well, there we go, touched it. The 4th time up here, I think, with a brilliant view of Beinn Ghlas. This is my 3rd camp up here, and all 3 times I've had an inversion over Loch Tay, which kind of stretches over towards Beinn Ghlas, which is all the way down there. The pyramids, as I call them, the 2 pyramids. I'm pretty sure Beinn Ghlas is over there. Now, this is why I love camping, because if we just went up and down yesterday, you wouldn't have got these views. So me and Monty had a camp last week, but it'll be a couple of weeks ago by the time I upload this video, on Hilleberg in the rain and the wind, if you remember that one. Monty had his heater out. And there's Hilleberg, which is the smallest Munro in the Lars area, but it does offer some good views over to Anstook, Beinn Ghlas, and then of course the big beast of Beinn Ghlas. There's another Munro behind Beinn Ghlas called Beinn Ghlas, or Grey, or if you want to pronounce it. It's about 1,000 metres, but because that's an absolute beast, you can't see it. We are meant to get more fog and mist in the next hour, so I just thought we'd get out, get some photos, you know, get some views. I've been desperate for a morning like this for a while, but I can confirm with the ice on the tents, the frost on the ground, it certainly will be classed as a freezing wild camp. Not as cold as Auckland Free Hill back in February, but yeah, definitely. Still quite a cold morning. So there we go. I think that's me. I'm just going to get back to the tent. And yeah, pack things away slowly. This time last week we were already packing, but that's because the weather was absolutely shambles. Just moved the mic there, so sorry if you heard any noise there. But yeah, this time last week we were already packing. We were desperate to get off the Munro last week, But yeah, I have to say this has been a good weekend away. If you've seen the previous video, just a wee roadside camp, and then obviously this is the same weekend up here. This is a good end to it, you know, wee inversion, great views. Not really got a sunrise because there's more cloud over there, but yeah, you know what, I can't complain too much. What an awesome place. Well, good morning again, folks. Just going to say that again. I noticed in my last video as well, before I go any further, that there was a wee bit of lagging when I was doing like handheld shots, so doing a tripod one just in case as well. But this is where I camped over 2 years ago, and then over 3 years ago as well, 2020 and 2021 I camped here. And I think I said already, but I got a cloud inversion in both of those camps, and I can't believe I've got it again after yesterday's weather. Like, I'm so happy right now to get some really good views. I love this Munro. This is my 4th time up here, my 3rd camping trip up here. And I've not been giving location ratings out because I've done a roadside camp and the weather was crap up Hilleberg. But I always said if I came back here and I got views like this to show you, that I would give it a 10 out of 10. And yeah, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. It's the 2nd one on the channel. Because it is just one of my favourite Munros, it's as simple as that. I mean, just look at the views from here, folks. Absolutely stunning. Looking back towards Kellan now and Benmore and Stop Beinn. It really is a lovely location here. So yeah, another 10 out of 10 on the channel. I'll give quite a lot of them out because, yeah, well, the mountains in Scotland are stunning, and when you go camping on them and you get views like this, yeah, I mean, I have to give it a 10 out of 10, don't I? But yeah, I'm going to stay down here. My GoPro's crashed, by the way, as well. It's not flashing anymore, so yeah, I'm going to have to piss about with that, but I'll still be filming. But yeah, I'm going to take some photos down here with my phone, and the next time you see me I'll be packing away. But I really hope you've enjoyed the views this morning. I really hope that my clips on the summit are not lagging like they were the last time I tried to film the summit at Hilleberg in the last video. I think Monty's coming down. Right, I need to sort this camera out. It's crashed. Alright folks, so That's me packed up inside the tent, you know, the worst bit of stuff to come, because the tent's frozen. Got some gloves though, probably going to wear the big ones, big waterproof ones. I had my hand warmers in them, so they're nice and warm and good to go. Don't always film myself packing the tent down, especially in the winter, so what I'll do is I'll catch you when I've packed the tent down. It is what it is, isn't it? Leave no trace. Well, I'm all packed up, folks, ready to go and ready to wrap up the video. And that's really it. So as always, folks, I really hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and if you have, you know what to do. Click the like button to support the video, click the subscribe button to support the channel and future videos, and get involved in the comment section down below and let me know what you think of this location. Thanks for watching, and until the next trip, take care. Don't know what they're on about right enough.